Hello everyone, my name is Roger Noonan, and in this video I'm going to be showcasing the latest development of my sandbox level Weather Wilds, as well as showing off some interactive elements that have been made via blueprints. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, we start off on Sunbright Isle yet again, guided to the top of the hill just so we can get our bearings. And just ahead we can see some new changes, such as this beanstalk right here, which has a speech bubble with a water bucket over it, implying that it needs some water. This was actually made via Blueprint, the billboard item, just so it is able to be interactable with the level blueprint, which I will show at the end of this video. And then right here we have the sad kid yet again, and we can get a better idea of what he wants to be happy, which is his snowman, but which is over at Snowball Isle. So we may go there first, but I would like to point out right here a small change that I made where I split the teleporters into two in each island. This way, the player has a better idea of where they go. Like this one goes to Floodball Isle because it's closest to it, and this for the same for Snowball Isle. But if I try to step on it right now, you will notice a message that pops up in the upper left corner that says access denied, destroy the targets first, which goes ahead and which gives me an opportunity to showcase both the main method of interactivity from the player's side, as well as one of the interactive elements on this island. So you can see instead of shooting bullets, the player can shoot this blue laser if they're close enough to a object that has physics enabled on it, and be able to carry it with them. So as long as they don't press anything else, they'll hold on to this object no matter what. But if I want to just drop it because I picked it up by accident, I can just press the left mouse button and just let it go. But instead, if I push the right mouse button and aim towards something, I can chuck the object, and there we go. We just destroyed one of the targets that the teleporter wants us to destroy. So if I destroy all three of them, we can see in the upper left corner that access has been granted. So let's go ahead and make that kid happy and demonstrate the next interactive element. Let's go to Snowball Isle. You can see that it took us straight there. And right here we can see Mr. Snowman right here. So let's go ahead and bring him over to Sunbright Isle and make him happy. And you can see that the snowman followed us with. I don't know how the snowman isn't melting here, but as long as it makes the kid happy right here, as we can see, then he'll be fine. He may have a little trouble setting him back up, but we'll leave him to his happiness. So to finish off the interactive elements on this island, let's go ahead and give that beanstalk sapling some water. The bucket is actually here on Snowball Isle. It's inside this igloo right here. And I should mention that I probably mentioned this already, but a lot of objects right here that are pick-upable, such as this bucket right here, they are actually blueprint actors themselves, just so they can interact with the level blueprint. So right now, obviously, since the beanstalk wants some water, we can go to Floodball Isle to get some. So let's dip it into the water right here. And as you can see, this particle effect ensures that we do have water. So if we bring it over to the beanstalk right here, it will grow nice and tall. And this is where the player, if they so choose, can climb up the beanstalk's big leaves right here and make their way to the top of the cloud right there. But I'm not going to do it all the way though due to time constraints, so this is just to demonstrate that it does work. So let's head back over to Floodbowl Isle and go ahead and demonstrate its interactive elements. When we get close to this fridge in the middle of the pathway here, we can see someone yelling out help for us, and he's saying that he can't swim, and he's hoping that maybe we can freeze the water for him. So since this fridge is right in front of us, that might be our first indication to freeze the water with, but dipping it into the water right now is not going to do anything just because there's no ice or snow in it. So we probably know one place where we can get ice from, and that's at Snowblow Isle. So let's bring the fridge with us, and if we wait just long enough, the fridge will become nice and cold. So if we head back over to Floodbowl Isle, we can just dip that fridge into the water, and then, boom, and then that fridge just went flying. But we went ahead and froze the water for the guy, and you can see that he's thanking us right now, thanking us for saving him. That way he can easily escape. So the next interactive element on Flood Bowl Isle here, or I should say Frozen Bowl Isle here, is this entrance to this cave. It's being blocked right now, but if we chuck some rocks at it, one more time, Then we bust open the entrance to the cave and we can go in. We can see that there's a heat lamp right here. We'll take that over to Snowball Isle in just a moment right here, but I will go ahead and demonstrate the lever puzzle interactivity right here. If we get close to these levers, you can see that we flip the switches on them, and doing them in a certain order will cause an item to appear. I should mention though that there has been some bugging issues with this puzzle right here, so it's not fully functional right now. I hope to get that resolved in the future. I will also mention, however, that this picture right here shows us what order the levers need to be pulled in. They are correct though, so they're going to be stuck like that right now. So let's go ahead and head out of the cave and bring this heat lamp with us, because there's something on Snowball Isle that we'll need this to interact with. And so heading over to Snowball Isle, we take the heat lamp with us, and we can see that there is a crystal arena up there. This is where the heat lamp is going to be useful, but if we try to get up there on our own, we can see that it's a little difficult because it's just too high to jump. You may remember when we went into the igloo earlier, we saw some crates, and this introduces our next interactive element, which is being able to take these crates right over here and use them as a platform to get up there. And I don't want to lose that, so let's take it with us, and use the crate to jump our way up. Uh, Without falling, I should say. Oh, this is embarrassing. Let me try that again. There we go. Alright, but it's still a little too high to jump, so we'll go ahead and use the same crate that we have been using. Plop it right here, and use it again. And rinse and repeat the process until we get up there. And I'm watching that fire lamp dance as we make our way up here. So we've made it to the top right here. You can see that the entrance to the crystal arena is actually being blocked by an ice wall. But if we have this heat lamp, we will melt the ice, and we are granted access. So when we go inside the crystal arena right here, we can see that these color crystals have suddenly become active and are circling above us, and this cannon right in front of us is starting to shoot snowballs. So this might prompt us to grab one out of midair like that, and then shoot the crystals with it. As you can see, I knocked that one down, I knocked the blue one down, and I can knock the green one out well, but I think you get the picture. So anyway, just to end this demonstration with, I will go ahead and show the level blueprint that was used to provide most of the functionality with this level, and I hope you enjoyed. Take care. I will mention right here that this is the blueprint logic that was used to put the lever puzzle together.